back to Midday. We are over at Home Hardware this afternoon. We're joined by Ryan Kurzak with Home Hardware and Joshua Mulsbury with Developing World Connections. Great to have you guys here with me today.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
Yeah. So this is the long-awaited stove that we've been waiting for to see come into Kamloops. Joshua, maybe we'll start with you.
Yeah.
You can tell me a little bit of what this is.
Sure, yeah. So this is a model of the stove that we're installing currently in Guatemala. So typically in Guatemala, families will cook over an open flame in their house. And respiratory infections are amongst the leading cause of death, especially amongst women and kids who spend the most of the time in the kitchen. So what we've done is started a program called Light Up Guatemala, and the objective is to put these eco stoves in households of families living below the poverty line. And we really wanted to bring back an example of these stoves to Kamloops to show people to rally support around this program. So in Guatemala, what we did is we took the plate of an actual stove there and measurements of a stove and brought it back here and had Kemp Concrete do a mock-up of the stove. So this is exactly a replica of what we're installing in households in Guatemala. The only difference is this stove would typically extend out the roof of the house, venting all that toxic smoke right out of the house. And what I really love about this model, what it's so innovative, is typically over an open fire, about 12 trees per family are cut down for their annual firewood. That's cooking and heating all these needs. But this stove uses 70% less wood than a traditional fire. So it's saving the environment, it's reducing the rates of mortality amongst women and children. And it's just an amazing cause that we're both really proud to be behind.
Brian, let's talk about your involvement with Home Hardware. I know that your dad and yourself are very passionate about helping to make a difference with Developing World Connections.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great organization. We've been involved with it for, it's got to be close to 10 years now.
Yeah.
Right from the very beginning when Rick ended up going to
Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Tsunamis.
Yep.
And then this project came up, and this project I think is going to be a real game changer for DWC and hopefully for the people in Guatemala as well. I mean, like Josh was saying, 12 trees are getting cut down a year by each family, saving this much. And with our yard here and the amount of wood we go through, being able to cut back on wood being used elsewhere and for a non-needed use is going to be great.
So will this be displayed in Home Hardware, and are you hoping that people will donate to help send more of these to Guatemala?
Yeah, exactly. So currently a stove costs $250. We're going to set this stove up in Home Hardware. I haven't twisted Ryan's arm about that yet.
We'll put it front and center.
Right.
Yeah, no problem.
And then at our golf tournament here in Kamloops as well. But if anybody does want to support it, they can log on to DWC's website and make a donation to Light Up Guatemala.
Fantastic. And I love the fact that it's so eco-friendly. Lives are being saved. We've seen the footage from previous Midday segments of seeing these houses that are using their traditional stoves and just how polluted the air is. You can see just how dirty that is and so unhealthy for the children and the families.
Tengo dos niños, uno de 5 y uno de 2 años y medio. Mi niño, el primero, era casi cada 15 que lo llevaba yo a curar de los pulmoncitos, porque por mucho humo. De eso, por el humo, se dañó mucho de sus pulmones. Entonces la llevamos al hospital y se dijeron que el humo le había hecho bastante daño.
So if people want to get involved, they can absolutely come to Home Hardware and check it out, but also if they come to the golf tournament.
Yeah, the golf tournament. So our golf tournament's September 8th. It's a shotgun start at 11, I believe, and proceeds from that tournament are going to support Light Up Guatemala. So we'd love people to come out and join us for the event.
It's a lot of fun, a lot of people out there. We get close to around 140 people out to it, and it's always a good time.
And you don't have to be an awesome golfer. It's just about going out, having fun, raising money for what is a obviously fantastic cause.
Yes, pretty excited.
You guys, thank you very much for talking to us about this today. Have we missed anything? Is there anything else you'd like to add, either of you?
No, that's it from us.
I think that's pretty good.
Okay, fantastic. Light Up Guatemala, fantastic initiative taking place right here in Kamloops through Developing World Connections. Home Hardware, a huge supporter. If you want to make a difference, go to the website on the screen. We're going to take a quick break on Midday. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.